All right, everybody. Oh, welcome to the stream, and I hope you're having a fantabulous Monday. Let me go ahead and get Johnny out here on the scene because we are going to be working on Johnny's music today, or at the very least, getting the foundations down. Because that's all the first meeting really is at the end of the day, and that's fine. I don't expect. I should say it's unusual for the concept to basically come to life in the first meeting. It has happened, but I try not to make that a standard. Oh, right, I forgot. I just switched discords, so let me see if it'll actually behave itself this time. We are now in here. The PNG system. And I don't think booting me would help. I wonder if it's got to do with the permission system that causes me not to be able to use, like, your... I'll just use a still. I think we still have the Mitch still or
To
something.
wait to use what?
Well, what is it? It might be Fugitech. Let me see if I'm logged in real quick.
Yeah. Wait to use what?
Well, they can't see you, even though I have the correct.
Oh,
No, let
well,
me
here, I'll
see.
fix that.
Let me modify some volume settings because you're a little low for me. Raise this and raise this for a bit. And check and make sure that Discord hasn't lowered its volume. Oh, sure enough.
Uh, Here, just use that.
Yeah, now I've turned you up way too loud.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no worries.
uh, yeah, I just sent you the link. Just use that.
Okay. Let
It'll make it
me
easier on your side. I guess my
adjust
side too. I don't know.
things. Here's
Um,
hoping. I mean, let me grab that link real
yeah.
quick.
Oh, here we go. One sec. I'm trying to make this slightly easier here. Drop this down to wherever. Good. Good enough. Let me turn them on.
Oh, heavens. I didn't realize what this was.
Yeah, and I'm trying to make it easier on you for the green screening. I have a lot of
Yeah, no, that's
settings and
fine. That's
stuff.
absolutely fine. I
Yeah.
didn't realize that I needed to drag the link into my OBS. So I made the mistake of clicking on the link instead.
Oh, oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Here we go. Oh, not
Yeah,
like
you
that.
just put it as a browser source.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you just chroma key.
I did wonder.
Did
Let's
wonder what.
see. Allow. There we go. Well, how should I put this? For me, watching other streams and seeing people's live movements and response, and I'm like, interesting. I wonder how that's done. Oh no, now I have become Johnny. I am Cactus. Here we go.
Oh. What's
Uh,
on this fucking stream now?
you wish. Let's see now.
Hmm,
Um, which definitely means I should
Let's
mute
see.
you on one of these two things. I wonder. Hmm. Can I? Am I able to monitor the?
Let's
Hmm.
change it. Just makes it
I'll
annoying.
just
Okay.
like mute you in the Discord since I'm hearing you twice.
Do you just plan to leave the whole like green up?
Oh, I wouldn't know how to move that if I tried. mm, Oh, yeah, no kidding. Specify the name of the filter. Dead Johnny filter. Mitch filter. There we go. Um, just you said green or chroma or what? I don't need to press any settings. I can just leave it be. Okay. Oh, hey, now you actually look like, kind of belong in my setting. There we go. Right, right, right. Now it looks like we're having an actual conversation. There we go. Let's go ahead and switch over to the booth where I will have to add that source again. Here, I'll make you nauseous again. Put you in front of the chatter panel, I guess. All right, let's get to it. So, I'm going to go back over some of the talking points we discussed about your specific request, but it seemed like some very happy, bright, almost comedic 1950s infomercial music, some how-to music, funny background music that fits the theme and tempo, um, and it has the little popping sound from that Plants vs. Zombies rap this guy made. What'll probably happen is if I can't mimic that sound vocally or find a sound bite that sounds like it, I'll go find a plunger and start sticking it all over my walls. Like, that's not a difficult song to replicate. Ladies, not that kind of plunger. But anyway, right. I mean, yes, I tend to try and make sure to use stuff that's copyright free, and if by some awful chance that happens to be very copyright held, I'll stay away from it and just try and recreate it myself because you can't copyright somebody making a sound. I mean, that's fair. This very gives me like Stepford Wives. In your home, when you apply your new electronic washing machine, no more wrinkly hands. Like that's like the vibe I'm getting here, and I love it so much. There's a lot of strings. There's a lot of like very short brass. I know that there's oboe in there somewhere. And the plucks, I'm trying to figure out if that's an upright string instrument or a harp, and I doubt it. Everybody loves listening to those big band compositions, but I've never actually broken one down to find out what's inside of them. Of course, the like light little xylophones and the triangle and all of these wonderfully iconic things that come from this time period. There we go with a bell. Bing. That pluck right there. I can't tell. I don't think it's a harp. It sounds like it might be like the high strings on a cello or a violin. I don't know what those are, and I'm very interested to learn. Which might actually involve some deep research on my part into this particular age of music. Um, and then you mentioned wanting something reflective of the Wii Shop channel. Now, the funny part about this for me is that I was just touching on this with my recent work with Froggy Daycare. Very similar song styles, very close. So there are actually bits and pieces that I have saved that might actually work for this. Lo-fi tofu. We've got Fox and the Funny Green Man. Yes, the man, the myth, the legend, the cactus. We have him. I said that for your people. That's all. Let me see. At this point, it would be just diving in and finding out what we see. With just keyword searching, honestly, at this point. Um, honestly, time period is not a bad. Thermanesque. Oh wait, that's the space race. Jeez, I should not have clicked on that. I already knew. Oscillosphere is also freaky. Do, 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 do. All of this just has me whipping out my flip phone and communicator. Starship log. Let's see. 80s, 80s, 80s. Looks like nothing really over the phrase 50s or 70s. All right, let's try retro. Everybody loves retro stuff. I do wish this was an exact science, but it sadly isn't. Um, and retro can mean anything from like the 70s to the 20s. Nope. Let's try. Hmm. Might have to do some extracurricular search work first. Thankfully, this site does have royalty-free music, but it's going to help kind of narrow in some of the style phrasing on one hand and instruments on the other. Let me see. Oh, Johnny, could you say something? I didn't actually check my sound panel to see if you're coming through properly. Mm. One more time? Hmm. I just work here. That's great. Let me see. Oh, it's because I have you muted on the Discord. Let's figure this out, shall we? Do you know how somebody mutes the input you gave me? Because that's causing a doublage. So the green screen visual is fine, but I'm trying to find out where the audio for that's coming in. Oh, it's my desktop audio. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Hmm. Yeah, let me turn off monitoring. No, I already had monitoring off for the desktop. Yeah, unfortunately, it allows me a lot of control in a certain aspect, and I'm trying to see where I could possibly stop the doubling for myself. Well, I mean, if I'm hearing you through the OBS, they should be too somewhere. It's just not showing up. Desktop or no. Lo-fi. Can you hear him? That's the greatest way I can possibly test this. Um, the other thing I can do is see if you pop up down here. Hmm. Was it beginning of stream? Yeah, that was before we switched to having his green screen visual on. What to do? It just has you coming in under desktop, and I'm very confused as to where. I'm gonna turn it up, and we'll see what happens. Um, so let's see about 50s and see what 50 Shades of Dear Lord, please no. Will signing in dox me? Oh, shoot. Nearly. I'm gonna go take this to a private location real quick. There, now we're fine. Eh. I say that, and husband literally name dropped me like 3 times during the stream last night. Yeah, I love him. He's a gamer, but some days. To his credit, when he games with people, it's normally not a problem of hiding names. So, my brand new car. What? No, I. Please no. No, wrong kind. Rock, rock, rock. I don't think we want rock or blues. Cinematic indie rock. Am I looking for 40s? Is it the 40s? Jazz, electronic. Infomercial? Nope. I mean, that does sound like something that you would ask for, but no, that's not what this particular request has been. There must be something about this style that I'm missing or didn't know the word for. Where's the description on this? Do 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 do. Not much in the way of. Oh, me. Okay, well, none of that was helpful here. Let's try the description on this one. Okay, well, I think the first place I need to do is go find, what is it? My reference work on what this genre is even called. IDK, I'm not a musician. Try swing jazz or electric jazz. Swing jazz and electric jazz actually do have components I've worked with before. This is not those. This is like Google search. Uh, 40s in commercial style called. Huh, it might be the big band, but I don't know. Hmm. Well, that's just Tom and Jerry. Not quite the same. I wouldn't even say pageant music. Hmm. Please hold music? I mean, unironically, that's rather close to the, what is it? The Wii. Like, that's closer to the Wii theme than we've gotten to this search we have here. Hmm. Nope, not workout music. Goodness. Maybe I'm in the wrong genre entirely. Who knows? No. I don't need to know how your granny boogied down. Hmm. I'm just gonna look up pageant music at that point. No, please stop. Dear Lord, I need to pay for stinking YouTube so I stop getting ads. Jeez. Oh, Frankie. Sorry for flipping through the track so quickly. It's said that with music you can hear what the key and tone is in the first three notes. And I take that very literally. In the fact that if I can hear in the first probably two or three notes that we're not in the right place, I will skip entirely. Pageant tracks. Hmm. Are these literally songs they suggest pageant contestants? Oh boy, never mind. I'm getting out of here. Oh, that is not the right avenue. Let's see. There is a genre for this. I don't know what it's called. Hmm. Gaiety in the Golden Age. And oops, I must have moved the other one you sent. Try Big Boy Brass Band. I might do that. Let me grab the first example as well. That's not it. Nope, 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 nope. Step. Step. There it is. Gonna go ahead and stick these over here, and it was suggested in the crowd to try Big Boy Brass Band. Style. Brass band that blends funk, jazz, pop, and R&B with the New Orleans brass band setting. Hmm. Oh, here we go. Instrumental favorites. No, dear Lord, dear Lord. Hmm. I am very at a loss here. Because it's, you know how it's one of those music genres where you grew up hearing it all the time, whether it was a joke or in an old movie, but never once have I heard it actually described physically. This is insanity. Hmm. Do I have to call my grandmother and ask her what it was? Hey, Grandma, what's that music I always hear? You know what? I'm just do it. I'm gonna look up swing and I'm gonna look up things that I've been overlooking because when you have exhausted all of the possible, the impossible must be it. No. The thinnest Apple product ever. Are they trying to get us to snap our phones intentionally? Excuse me, Old Spice. Why would I want a commercial? I am not mad. Hmm. They're definitely snappy, but it's not pageant style. Let me see. Hmm. 40s pageant orchestra. Yeah, I didn't want to open the stinking thing. New tab. Oh my land. Yes, thank you with the flashing lights. I'm asleep. Um. Oh, oh, no. Stop. Hmm. For goodness sakes, you find this music in the background of the Muppets. What is this style? Hmm. You're not going. No, no, you're not selling me on that. Hmm. Maybe bump up the same search into the 50s. Is there a show or example of something with the type of music you want? So, as per my instructions to each client, Johnny did provide me with examples, a couple of them, of the style he's looking to create with silliness. Very typical thing you can find. This is not an uncommon genre of music, even to use today. You'll find it behind somebody making a funny cartoon. You'll find it behind somebody making fun of an infomercial. You'll find it behind, like, zombie mode in a small map. Like, people use this music still. I just, for the life of me, I have no idea what it's called. Every Hanna-Barbera cartoon you've ever heard of probably has this somewhere. Oh, newsreel music? Hang on a minute. Okay, no, but we're getting closer. Hmm. Oh, wait. Oh, this might be actually it. Satirizing in 1950s and 60s PSAs. Freelinger Archives. Okay, based on this search, let's try that. Searberg. What? How are these different? They're not. Oh my gosh. The actual crackle. Okay, we are genuinely closer with this than we have been the entire time. So we're on the right sniff track here. Feather duster. What is this? It's making my ears ring. I need you to change your music before a certain point there. Light orchestral, 50s commercial music. Wow, that's not anything of the sort. Was that a commercial for Artlist? Okay. Manhattan Playboy by Robert Farnon. Portrait of a Flirt by Robert Farnon. I'm wondering if I type PSA up here, will it actually... Nope, that is not a keyword search I can use. I just need some kind of description of this genre. Even one. Golden Age of Light Music. is a description that this gentleman has used. Hmm. Dear Internet, please come up with a site that allows me to analyze music just on hearing it. Um, we have definitely narrowed down where we're at. Okay, that classical orchestral slightly camp music that accompanies newsreels and films back in the early to mid 20th century. Light, fluffy, hang on, I definitely should be able to pronounce this. Pizzicato strings. Delicately bobbing around but not really saying much, plus harp, glissando, and jazzy shuffle beat and bright chirpy glockenspiel come together to make this intimately evocative piece. It is also mixed to sound like it's an authentic recording from the time. Okay, finally somebody has a description I can use. Thank you. Um, the only other thing I want to know, this gave me such a huge insight into what I'm hearing. Excuse me. The only other thing I want to know is what is the genre called? Because that's going to be huge. Um, mm, all right, give it a chance. Let's see what this is. Heaven's sake. They really want to ride that popularity thing. Okay. Old fashioned vintage orchestra. That's all they have to say here. Okay, hang on. Retro flavored comedy music, amusing, playful vintage orchestra. Sound textures are mallets, pizzicatos, glissandi, string runs. Perfect for TV shows, puzzles, etc. Yes, we agree. Supermarket comedy, retro, vintage orchestra, playful, amusing, fun, hilarious, candy mallets. This is a word I'm seeing an awful lot. We're gonna go ahead and type this in on the on here and see what pops up. Oop. Is stream supposed to be able to hear that? Oh no, thank you. Let's see. It is, but I think I see the problem. Because this happened to me the other week. Let me just... Um... I'm gonna save these links real quick and restart my browser. Because it seems... this has a very good description of what we're looking for. Uh... And this Google search is going to be a good help because that's where we last found anything pertinent to this search. Cool. Alright, we're gonna close this for a second and... good grief. No wonder you guys can't hear it. I found out that if I have too many active browsers logged, as it were, we stop getting the sounds. Hmm. Oh, I did something. I'm gonna restart the stream real quick. Oh, nope, there's Johnny. Cool, so that wasn't my fault. Oh, I was making sure that me starting my browser back up is actually going to not restore pages. That'll be nice, thank you. And we'll go ahead and get it set back up so that stream can actually hear what I'm doing. Because apparently they couldn't. Have one of those and one of these. And we're going to bring this back up. My bad. There we go. Click on one of the links that I just saved. The heck? The heck? The heck? That is not the one I grabbed just now. Okay. Pull this off of here because it doesn't belong over there. And here we have our description again. And I believe this is our... nope, not like that. It's not. Jeez. Mostly have this for again, the in-depth description. I can't thank whoever put that together enough for an in-depth description of what we're hearing and listening to. And once again, we're going to open up. The only reason I use Artlist is honestly for research of styles. It really does help me to separate or find common themes that I can use, and typically also has techniques that I can hear and emulate. So, where did that search bar go? That's right. We wanted this word that I've been seeing pop up over and over again. Glissandi and pizzicatos. Somebody out there about to go make a pizza called pizzicatos. Cinematic classic holiday. Lots of candy. Cinematic classical. Nope. Okay, so pizzicato describes the pluck style. Good to know. Glissandi. Something tells me I'm going to want to combine those two things, but I do want to find the differences between them, and it does not like that. Let's see what... bobbing around, not really saying much. Glissando. Okay, that's just a difference in word choicing. Also good to know. Get rid of this one. Nobody uses that particular phrasing. Interesting. However, I think now we can actually use the phrase 1950s orchestral. No. Nope. It seems like Artlist is not going to be able to help me with this. Alright, we're going to default to running around in band labs and hoping. The orchestral piano pieces, while nice, are not the ones I'm looking for here. Sheesh, those are harsh. Let me make sure that that's not as harsh for you guys as it is for myself. Oh, I see. The browser's muted again. Odd. Not browser, the desktop is muted again. Let me go ahead and turn this down for me personally. Just a touch. And as always, my apologies to anybody who has to go through this, but when flipping through the loops or packs on BandLabs, unfortunately, I have no ability to control the volume of each individual piece. Some of them are quiet, and some of them are enough to give you hearing aid concerns. Hmm. Yep, these don't strike me as the thing we need here. Let me see. I will keep the Glockenspiel in my listing. It's a bit dramatic. Telepeats. Mission. Do you mean like Mission Impossible, sir?
Mission Impossible?
Because I'm very, very dependent on how somebody chooses to put the titling on their bits of sound and loops, it means that sometimes people will put maybe a description that makes sense to them, or specifically because they don't have an intention of. It seems like sometimes when people put sound bites in here, they make them nearly intentionally hard to find. Um, just one of those feelings you get sometimes. Let me put this back up, and I'm actually going to hard lower the browser in comparison. There we go. Oh, that I hear. I like that harp. I do, excuse me, I do like the different harp elements that we heard, but when they strike me as similar in this manner, very light, very quick, very airy, that's when I will jump and grab it. I also actually need to get the examples you sent me back up. Let me grab those real quick.
The jungles.
Oh, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally with the ads, though. Oh, good. Everything auto-muted. I don't even care. Except the Plants vs. Zombies. Interesting. Why are you holding the juiciest looking top? No, ads, now I'm angry. This person had a 6-way cut, something or other they're advertising from Taco Bell. It's drippy, it's gooey, it's full of like vegetables and sauce right over their laptop. And now I'm mad. If you were advertising to gamers, congrats, you made me mad. I hope that was your intention, commercial, because that's what you got. So I'm definitely hearing an upright bass in the background. Doom, doom, doom. I'm hearing the running violin strings in a very busy fashion, but there's also something in the background, and it sounds at first like a harp, but I think it's that glissando, unless that's a style type that I just until recently added to my vocabulary and I'm not using correctly, which is possible. um, Okay, similar to the Candy Crush Saga music and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia soundtrack. I didn't notice those earlier. I'm noticing them now. I want to go look at this. By Heinz Kiesling. Overview. Yeah, I want more of the overview. That's the fandom. That's Spotify. I want, like, the wiki or something on this. And yes, that's a terrible thing to say, but it's going to give me some descriptions I want to use. Or we can just ask the producer himself. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's cool. Light music genre. What does that mean? Radio broadcasting. It's literally called light music. That's the thing I've been missing this whole time is literally a description I never would have applied to any music at all. It's just called light music. Have I been punked? Is that what's going on here? Because that... light music. Alright. Okay, okay. You know what? You know what? We'll just break this down and see. Wow, they really don't want to give this to me today. Orchestra. Okay, nope. Hmm. Easy listening. Instrumental recordings of standards, non-rock vocals, instrumental covers. Nope, I'm not interested in that at all. So it seems like light music is our phrase here. The thing you want is light music. I'm gonna re-put the title in here for... Let me see if someone's got anything under this. Chill and dark, dark intense, dark, dark, upbeat. Light ears, light foot. Nope. Nope.
Dim the light. Late at night.
That one's pretty clear, and I'll keep that for later. Jeez. Why is your recording so terrible? Whoa. I don't know what that is. Grabbing that. Oh, wait. I remember why I clicked on this in the first place. I want to see what notable instruments are accompanied in this. Elevator music and background music. Okay, Wikipedia people, why is it that you have everything about the history of this, but nothing about the instrumentals? Hang on. Huh. I am disappointed in whoever put that Wikipedia page together, because it doesn't actually do anything to describe the instruments and sounds you're hearing. Yes, it covers the genre and who was notable in it, and maybe who's doing work on it now, but doesn't actually go into what you're hearing. Let's see. What to do about this? Oh, right. There were some descriptions in there I wanted to look into, and it was... Easy listening and I think elevator. Interestingly enough. background of that I can hear that is similar.
One, two, three, four.
Yep, those are going to be a no. Yep, we're going to have to wing it. Seems fun, fun, fun. Let's try... Elevator. Also, for the life of me, I haven't had any of my OBS up at the moment. There we go. There's a certain part of a certain song I think fits the bill. Have you heard of Has Been Hotel? Yes, I have heard of Has Been Hotel. Much, many. Glissando. First, like, 10-second of Hell's Greatest Dad. That's definitely big band, and that's definitely, like, brass band. But it's a bit, it's a bit swing. It's definitely meaty, heavy. The style of music I'm looking for here with the, easy listening, sometimes elevator music, comedic background for commercials, that honestly has a mouthfeel that's lighter. It's, yes, obviously used in a lot of satire. I would say, Hanna-Barbera has taken advantage of this when they're doing, like, flashbacks for characters, or I think a couple of SpongeBob episodes have done this, where you'd turn on the old projector film where it's moving funny, and then you hear these light little notes coming through, in the same way that I think the example here... And then you'll hear how to make a Krabby Patty. Well, wouldn't you know the people we need to ask are, that's right, the Fry Cook. And this is a very, very specific style of music. And yes, it is an orchestral composition. It does have elements that come with swing jazz big band in the fact that you are having a happy little pluck along with the upright bass. There's a lot of brass in the background, even in places that people normally wouldn't imagine it. But you also have the busy and, I would say, light, clean, refined portions with the violin. You also have, pretty sure I'm hearing an oboe in there, and some xylos, some light xylos, some chime, which very possibly means, how should I put this? I've come to the place in BandLabs where, yes, it is limited as a program, I'm very aware of that, but it only means I now have the wonderful challenge of creating something that shouldn't be possible. I did this once before or twice before, I can certainly do it again. And I would say that the example I have on hand for exactly that is that I was challenged to make... Excuse me, it hit my mic. I was challenged to make haunted carnival music. Here's the trick. There's no calliope. There's not a drop of calliope music in BandLabs. So how do you go about making a haunted carnival soundtrack without calliope music? This is the place I'm at with Johnny's music, is that I need to be able to do this with pieces that don't exist. It's not that specifically this song makes you think immediately of a carnival, but getting close enough that you could be persuaded that you're there. That's the trick. I never claim that, yes, I will create you this thing exactly in this style. My claim is that I can imitate it. I can get close. I can give you something that is fully yours, close. This is what I'm going to do to Johnny's request, because clearly with all of the searching we've just done and all of the nitpicking we've just done, what we want doesn't exist yet. So I get to build it from complete scratch. So yeah, that's that is basically what we're going to be doing with this side of your request is I'm going to start flipping through number 1, all of the different saved sounds I have, see if anything sticks out as matching or workable with we can go ahead and get rid of this now. I'm just going to throw it in the back here. This setting. This setting is iconic. This setting is very well known, very easily recognized. There's going to be a way we can rebuild this. And the first place I'm going to look, aside from the favorited sounds I have, is also the packs I have. It's very possible that I heard something that I was like, oh, I bet I can use that later. Maya, welcome, and hello to you too. We are in today with my friend Johnny. We are working on a commission for I would say 1950s PSA is a great way to describe this music for a comedic piece. Like that's honestly the best description I've heard. I had no idea that this genre had a specific name. I never really thought about it. I think light music, easy listening have been like the descriptions, but honestly, somebody who put 1950s PSA in their Reddit search, I'm sticking with that. This is what we're looking for. In fact, I'm going to put that in the labeling up here just for kicks and giggles. Is your microwave popping when you put a spoon in it? Well, let me tell you, folks, that's bad, and here's why. Same with Gaiety in the Golden Age here. Did you know you're giving yourself cancer? Well, kids, don't stare at the microwave. Why? Aw, but watching your food transform is so fun. Well, it's not fun when your mind is transformed by the microwaves entering your mind. That's right, kids. So that's basically the style we're looking for here. And we're also adding the pop noises from the Plants vs. Zombies rap. All I can see is, like, characters walking across the ceiling using suction cup plungers. That's stuff you always saw as a kid. Go watch this if you haven't seen it. It's a bop. So, yes, the beginning of this, we're going to take all of these different elements. I did try to do an in-depth search for instrument types, description types, because a lot of looking through BandLabs' looping section is actually plugging in those keyword searches in the hopes that somebody knows what they're doing when they submit the names on BandLabs, which is it's hit and miss in that regard. But it also means that in very interesting circumstances, sometimes you just build a similar sound with pieces that don't belong together, and you get where you need to be. So sit back, and I hope this is entertaining as I plan it to be. But yeah, let's go ahead and go through a bunch of the different things I have just locked away. Thanks for the lurk, Lo-Fi. I don't blame anybody for lurking on this. It's definitely been dry in the beginning while I try and get a bead on what this style even is called. It's very interesting that it doesn't have a better name. It's something that's been around for so long, we all just kind of absorbed it passively. We chillin' for sure. It's gonna get less chill as I go through these sound bites. As I have warned people in the past, I have no control over the volume or intensity of these. I very much apologize. And when I say intensity, I have one in here that is literally the air horn from like wrestling. Just be careful. Listen responsibly. Nope. Nope. Okay, don't really need... There are a few sound effects I wonder if wouldn't help us build that pop sound, by the way. Percussions, bassline. Ball sound. Nope. Yeah, you need ritual vocals in the back of your 1950s PSA. Nope. Johnny's dead! No! Let's see. Nope. That's Space Race 1950s. Let's see. Oh, hang on a minute. Where was that? If I slowed that down... Give me this. Do not set this to F major. Give me my region stretch, and we're going to stretch this way out and see what happens to that sound. Interesting, but not what we needed. And this is what a bubble sounds like to a fly, kids. There's definitely a pop noise in there. I can hear it. But it's not crispy. It's followed by a bunch of other noises. I don't think we can use that. So we're going to go ahead and take it out. And we're back to a blank slate. Nope. Uplifter, downlifter. Kick drum. Interestingly enough, I do have a pop sound, a bubble in here, from one of my first clients, because it is literally her favorite sound to hear, and it's just this bubble pop that goes on. Drums, downlifter, drums, burst. Really don't imagine either of those have it. Bass loop for Jungle Terror. Nope. Let's try this one. Synth drums, dazzle beat, brush chase, uplifters. I love that this is called Big Balls Drums. It moves. Country ballad, rock drum. Oh, there's that air horn I was talking about. I have used the sonata violin I'm gonna leave it in there on the off chance that it being changed in a... That wasn't suggestive. Careful, Band Labs. You need to be TOS. Not the house effect. Just sounds like somebody put a microphone in the middle of a food court. Vocals, whispered Latin, chant. Nope. None of those match this, so... Vocals, paradox. Wataba. What? I didn't use this site to make my alerts and noises. Pshaw! Alright, let's see. Vapor pad? Nope. Nope. I have vinyl crackles. I also have radio static. If ever we get to the point where this is finished and you want to just give it a little cherry on top with radio static, I actually have that sound on file. Let's see. Effects. Jeez. Drill drums and risers. We don't need those. Drum god. There's a very different noise outside of the specific setting. Don't speak to me of the darkness. I was there when it was written. Let's see. That sound is transforming as it gets closer. I've used those. Nope. There's that kalimba. That's the 8-bit symphony. Excuse me. Nope. Let me see. Effect. I don't know why they have the sound of a zipper in here. Effects. It says coast. Why did that sound the way it did? Crystal. Foliage. This sounds so Miley Cyrus. Hopped off the train at LAX with my dream and my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? At least that's my opinion of it. Shoot. Where are we at? I do have a big brass band in here, in fact. But again, it's got that big, weighty, very confident step. Oh, and it's a little Eastern on top of all of that. And even though they are similar, it's not the one we're looking for. Let's see. Jazz class. Oh, I forgot I had that symbol in here. Let's see about... Nope. those are all vocals. Vocals, vocals, vocals. That's just a cymbal crash. Why did I click on it? Brass section. Many of these pieces are the ones that I actually pulled from our work previously, Johnny, so a bunch of them should be a little bit familiar, but honestly forgettable because we didn't wind up using them. Jeez, why did I click on that? Psytrance. A bunch of the ones I just clicked on give me very Terraria feel, honestly. Boom Boom Chuck. What is the Chuck in that sequence? I'd like to know. Why is Charles under attack? String ensemble, but not the kind we want. I sound like I'm skipping through chapters in a movie where the music just starts at random intervals and none of it is cohesive in that manner. That's great. Let's see. Jeez. And then he died. Okay, now hear me out. Ratatouille. They're exhausted after succeeding, and the TV is on to a black and white romance film, and she's like, why here? Why now? Why not here? Why not now? After all, this is Paris. The town for love. Just like, that's exactly what that gives right there. It's just the background to a cheesy French romance movie. Let's see. What's Pearly Gates? I love that this one's name is Dark Pop. Let's see. Nope, I clicked on that earlier. I shouldn't do it again. All vocals. Synth. Nope. I really should start reading these before. Even though cool is not what we're looking for. Nope. Gosh, get out of the vocal section. 80s movie, like, mystery peril. Black Void. Oh, no. Don't click on that. Rolled. Count. Door bang. Raindrops. This one's called Big Cat, Little Cat. Can you guess why? Have we figured it out yet? It'll come to you. Sail. Synth. Nope. Key stack. Metric. Meant to be. Different note.
Sweet dreams, sweet dreams.
Pensive moments. Just somebody screaming. Just somebody screaming. Let's see. Sun sequence. I'm sorry. What? Oh, 1 and 2. They probably vary enough for me to have clicked on both of them. Sample. Cinematic groove. What's chowder? Gotcha. Thumb. Ah, that one gets me every time. I'm like, oh, thumb piano. That is a very specific instrument. Why does this sound like somebody just kicked to life the smallest possible motorbike? Oh, Jesus Christ, on a motorbike. Lo-fi indie, lo-fi hip-hop, robots, trumpet. Don't set the key for the project. And I want to reverse this region. Not what we're looking for. I threw it up there, turned it around, and I said, nah. Wow, this took me so far down because I grabbed that. I'm angry. I significantly feel like we wrote this one at the very least. Yes, we did. Drums. Oh boy. Yeah, you want silly. I've got squeaker toys in here too. As I said, I was working with a video game company to make basically background music for a daycare. I have some very interesting sound effects from that. And I don't think I'm going to get rid of them either. They might have uses. There we go. That's the one I stopped on. Speaking of big brass band, my goodness. That was filthy. That was pleasant. This one's called Melody. D. Very apt name. Sounds like a ringtone. Go ahead and... Okay. Like smelling coffee, my brain has now been realigned. Not that it needed it overtly. Like I said, this... this music style is very iconic.
Nah.
Nope. George Jetson also has a similar feel. I'm gonna doubt the Kawaii is. Out polyrhythm. I've been through these enough recently, I don't need to. I'm gonna hold this in mind. I might be able to manipulate this one. IJ85CM Harp 1. Ayo, Suo! Thanks for the follow. Oh my goodness. How are you, darling? Let's see. We are working on the very, very beginning of the commission project for my buddy here, The Real Johnny 9, which I believe I put the link in the description of our stream, but we have had an interesting time trying to find out specifically. I would love to pick your brain on this. How have I not followed you yet? You know, I've had a lot of people actually say that same thing, and the real answer is I'm a background character. You see me everywhere, but do you know the Muffin Man? No. Suo, on first glance, how would you describe this? Well, what's the first thing you would use to describe this to somebody? Because for the life of me, I spent probably the first 45 minutes of this stream just trying to find an accurate description of what this music style is called. I was pulling my hair out. I couldn't for the life of me figure out what to call this. And it's absurd because this music is so iconic, it's so regularly used and regularly seen. How do we not have a name? Looney Tunes vibes. I mean, yes! It's so frequently used as a comedic reference to literally anything. Whoopsie doodle, do you have this problem? Buy our infomercial product. It's actually literally the genre is called light music. That's what this is called. Nobody gave it a better name. One Redditor posted 1950s PSA music, and boy golly, I'm sticking with that. Exactly. It doesn't have a set name, and one of the many portions of my process is being able to look at a genre, type it in places like here, Artlist has royalty-free music. When I type in the keywords that create a genre, I'll find examples, and sometimes people will have specific descriptions of the instruments they use to get there. I take that information and I plug it in over here in BandLabs, and I go, oh, I want a glockenspiel. I want an oboe. Nobody has the descriptions for this music, and I mean nobody. I went on such a rabbit trail just to find the descriptions that matched the place we're in, so I'm looking at building this from scratch with elements I find. So at the moment, I've been flipping through the pre-saved sounds I have on hand. Hello?
Don't mind me. I'm just like in somebody's stream, but also not. So.
Oh, you're perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm technically in someone's stream. So like, I don't know. It's basically like I've commissioned somebody to like make music for me, and so I'm on their stream right now trying to like listen into that stuff. But
Johnny, if you're on the phone, I don't
realizes
think you're
that, like,
muted.
I can't hear anything.
Wait, what?
So, yeah, but my webcam is literally on her stream right now.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm
So,
even wait, am I lighting up?
I'm just gonna be talking to nothing
I'm
for
lighting
like this
up in
entire
Discord.
time.
How can he not hear me? I've been basically talking off the walls and at my chat.
It's a really weird situation, but
yes, it is.
You know, whatever. I'm here.
Y'all can hear him, right?
You on, I said, screw it. I'll go play some Overwatch. I just have to get on my brain dead stuff for a second. I mean, I technically could. It's not like there's a whole lot going on. I
Huh.
mean, I don't know. Why are you in Discord with the other one in our group?
I don't think he realizes he's not muted. I'm just gonna leave it be. That's fine. It's not like we're doing anything super important at the moment. Yeah, Suo can hear you, Johnny. I don't know how you
Oh my
can't hear
gosh.
me. That's very strange.
Does Violet have the Wait, I'm confused. Wait a minute. Does Violet have the video thing on? Because I've got
Yes.
Discord muted. If you guys can hear me, that's hilarious.
We can hear you. We've
I'm
been
over
able
here
to hear you
playing
this whole
Overwatch.
time. Oh my gosh. I mean, again, what we're doing
I
is
can't hear
not
Discord
crazy.
for
You
whatever
can't
reason.
hear
So
Discord right now.
I was like, well, I was trying to fix it for like
Huh.
20 minutes. Let me see if I can reset Discord.
Here we go. Well, in the meantime, it doesn't really matter much. We've just been flipping through the different pieces that I have saved away in BandLabs to see if anything stands out as possibly usable or fitting in the style. Just because I do all of that footwork to find the descriptors for this music, and then go to BandLabs and hope and pray that somebody has put the pieces in under something intelligent I can use. It doesn't always pan out that way, or sometimes there's just nothing in the database that fits what I need, so then I make it work anyway. And I actually threw up an example of that from my YouTube where I was asked to make haunted carnival music. Well, BandLabs doesn't have carnival music. They don't have Calliope. I had to make it work, and I feel like it turned out pretty well in that regard. So I've just been flipping through my sounds to see if I can find anything that fits this aesthetic.
Well, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I cannot hear you at all. On Discord. I
Yes,
literally
I've
cannot.
noticed, Johnny. We in fact we can hear
I
you.
don't know what the problem is, but I literally can't hear you in Discord. It's so crazy.
It's already fine. This being the first meeting, I never expect those to just hit off immediately on the concept, so this is perfectly acceptable. So long as he can actually hear the stream, and anything that I put together in the booth, those are the key elements. At that point, I'll be able to hear him go, oh my gosh, I love this. Even if I can't hear Violet, I can hear that. Oh, I probably also should have been like, that would also help. Let me see now.
Well, I hear the stream. I just don't hear you. I don't even think it's a. I don't know. It's weird.
I'm gonna see if joining and rejoining his Discord helps. Do we still see Johnny? Yep, we still see him. That's good. Once I've given those permissions.
5, 6, 7.
Robot countdown. Not really. Rainstorm. Nope, that's just... I really doubt K-pop disco is gonna give me what I need. But you never know. Sometimes there are sounds in here that you would definitely ascribe to one genre, but they actually... Please stop.
I invited you to speak, by the way. I don't know if you know this.
Oh, good. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh,
This
so
has
it was
been
your side.
interesting.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
First
no,
of all, I
it
made the
stopped
silly mistake
working
of
for a
not
while,
streaming
yeah.
the actual Discord and like process to you in the first place.
Oh,
But
yeah,
honestly,
I was
most
just
of the
watching you
beginning
on the
had
stream.
been research. Because
Yeah.
how much of the earlier portions of me being in the Discord call did you catch?
I mean, I watched the whole stream pretty much, so.
Okay, good. So you were there for trying to figure out what the even title for this music genre is, and the wonderful
Yeah.
roller coaster of okay, cool. So at the very least, you're up to speed. And I'm still just
Yeah.
flipping through my saved sounds to see if there's anything that would stand out as able to fit amongst them. Wow, oh gosh, not like that.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'll stay out of the bass growl. Yeah, as per my warning, I cannot control the sounds in
Yeah.
the uploads because they're
just
raw.
Just random subwoofing. I'm just like, okay, well.
Protect your hearing aids. Yeah, bass growl is not a thing you need in this particular style. Let's see. Effects shooting, ARP Milo. Nope. Bass growls, nope. Broken, nope. Let's see. To the point where you started talking to, I think, whoever's in the Overwatch game, and I was like, Johnny, are you on a call? Are you having a phone call? I don't think you're muted. And then you couldn't hear me, and he's like, I don't think I can hear her.
Oh. Wait, so you could hear me? Yeah, so you could hear me through the VDO thing then.
Exactly. Yes.
Because I was muted in Discord, so you wouldn't hear me.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, I'm literally playing Overwatch right now.
I had thrown my desktop volume up so that I wouldn't have a conflict with the Discord audio not working. So we like countermanded each other somewhere, and Discord has said, well, neither of you wants to hear. Oh, that's cute. Let's see. Nope, not the glitches. Batter piano. Old, but a little too old. Let's see. Why did I click on it? It even says vocals.
Where do we go?
That one didn't. Well, it did. Very small right there. Fox. Slim P lo siento. Bro, why would you name it Tabasco like that? That hurts. I've also been trying to look out in any of the effects that I have for that distinctive pop sound. Because if I can isolate that in a track that already exists, we'll be ahead of the game. Nope, not that. It just says yoy. It just said there was no way for me to know that that was just spoken. Let's see. Pandora's box. Right, that was that very. Nope. Very Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon here. To not be cliche. I actually just got done making a very wonderful character transformative piece. I think somebody's going to do like a form reveal on their particular channel. And Feng Shi did a very nice piece, I think Friday, but my sound system was not allowing me to capture it, so I wasn't able to actually stream that process. I was cooking that day, and I'm so mad because it was such a wonderful booth session, and I just couldn't get it recorded. Let me see. Nope. Please listen responsibly. Jeez. Hey, yo. Okay, you know what? For those of us who headbang frequently. I feel like they did a service on the drums, though. I would definitely improve that with some of the kits I have. And then the 80s mystery cop corners the bad guy and catches them in their own mess. Let's see. Piano stack. Still rather nice, that headbanger, right? Music Grizzly. That's not a note you see written on music very often. Enter the Dragon. It's a very militaristic dragon.
Combat.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It sounds like a combat intro, and it says "Enter the Dragon." Well, your dragon better have like legit stinking military grade armor on, because
He better move in 5 feet intervals to be able to be played on a piece of paper.
the first and last thing I want to hear out of your filthy, stinking pie holes is, "Sir, do you understand me?"
Sir!
My name is Sergeant Hillerton. Can I call you Hillary, sir?
What's your name, Private? Private Dragon! Private Dragon, these nuts!
What's your name, sir? My name is Tom, sir. Nope, your name is now Private Bowling Ball, sir. I feel like a shaved bowling ball, sir. Let me see. Yeah, the glockenspiel in Band Labs is remarkably low. I grabbed that earlier from our chord search. Let's just see what they have for... Gosh, this word is so hard for me. And I spelled it wrong. That one's in a minor key. If people could stop putting this in a minor key where it sounds sad or scary. That one is not sad or scary. I'm going to keep that on hand. That's all you got? Okay, thank you. How do you make music in Band Labs? This site is wild. Here, I'll crack one open for you. I gave the example earlier of, trying to make clown music or haunted circus music when I generally didn't have Calliope on hand. So I'm going to go find that piece. I'm going to snap it open to show you kind of how this music process works. One moment. Let's see. How far down was that piece? Lullaby of the Lost. I did play it earlier, and I'm probably going to play it again as we talk about this process with Band Labs. But if I could bloody find it, I would say that's one of my only complaints about this site. Number one, the lack of dark mode at the menu. You come out of this booth session and you get blinded. And I mean blinded, as you can see.
Yeah.
That transition is painful. But my process as a loop artist is to pull pieces individually or compiled and string them together in a way that maybe somebody had not already done. Does it always happen that way? No. I can definitely say that some of the music I have built, aneurysm alert, some of the music I have built has been just putting a kit together that already existed within Band Labs. I have since learned, I only started doing this in late July, I have since learned not to do that if I can help it, because the likelihood that somebody else does the same thing, even though all of the pieces you pull out of the sounds and loops and packs, they're all copyright free, the more variance I put into my music, the less likely I will ever, and I mean ever, come into a copyright issue. So I try to refrain from doing things like leaving singular sounds alone in the score here. I try and change maybe the key I'm in, the tempo I'm in, or kit bashing, as somebody has described my process in the past, where I'll take different kinds of kits together. My stinking stop. Dear Lord, what happened? Undo. Gosh darn it. My controller hit my keyboard just now. So here's hoping I didn't just completely mess up my audio. Yep, I did. Anybody else getting that distortion? Nope, just me?
Distortion? I'm getting distortion in Discord.
Fun. Let me end the Discord real quick. I have to assume the entire stream has distortion now because of what just happened. I'm gonna restart the stream real quick. Apologies.